Hi there, welcome back to ET Now. You're watching Buy Now, Sell Now with me, Kanishka Sarkar and Ankita Saxena. We are joined live from the SBI Live Studios. And moving on, let's take the discussion forward with Vivek Sharma, who's the Executive Chairman, Cohance Life Sciences. Hi Vivek, very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us today. Well, first up, let's talk about, the investors on board now with large institutional investors like HDFC, MF and SBI Mutual Fund is welcoming on board. What is the message that do you think that this sends out about to the market, to Cohance's growth prospects?
Good. Well, thank you. Good morning, and thanks for having me there. So, Advent remains our anchor shareholder. So they divested 8.9%, and we have expanded and broadened the investor base. And we are very excited to have new shareholders and an existing shareholder increasing their base, right? The message is very simple. Advent is committed to a longer term. They have, this is a longer term investment for them. And the fact that other investors are coming, that shows a commitment and their belief in the management team and the strategy that we have. And as management, we are very excited with the broadening of the investor base.
Right. Also, hi, this is Ankita also joining in. So was the Jasmaril Holdings stake sale part of the planned exit, or should we expect further stake dilution from the early investors?
I don't represent Jasmaril. They will be the better one to answer that question. I think right now my understanding is that they are committed and they have announced, I think, a lock-in period in Q4 of FY26. And that's what we are looking to, keep working with them.
Right. Now, talking about some observations, now the Jagaipet API plant that received zero from 483 observations. So any products or key filings from this site that are likely to benefit from this clean US FDA inspection?
So, we constantly keep working with the US FDA. We've had 24 US FDA inspections in the last 4 or 5 years, I think, since the ownership of the platform. And this was a very good accomplishment by the team working with US FDA. This was a surprise inspection where they walked in and with zero observation. This was actually first audit in our ownership. So we're very excited about the outcome. There are products that are already working, and we will continue to add products that are required in the regulated market from that side.
Right. Also, sir, tell us, the Hyderabad, the FDA facility inspection that closed with 6 observations. Can you give us some clarity on the nature of these observations and the timeline for resolution? Should the investors also be concerned about any potential impact?
Sure. So yes, we did have a US FDA inspection at our Nacharam site, formulation site, last month. We did receive 6 US FDA inspection observations. The site contributes less than 2% to the total revenue, and less than 1% to the total EBITDA of the entire platform. The nature of observations was around some process issues around rejected material management controls, and practices, those type of things that were there. We are working, we have responded to US FDA with a plan to fix these issues, train our people better, and we are leveraging help from some external resources who can help our people, sites, and processes get better. And, we are waiting for US FDA's response to our response. They have a timeline of 90 to 120 days. And we expect it to be a favorable response. In the meantime, we continue to work on the improvements that are required to really make the plant to a world-class standard.
All right, so that's about the Hyderabad plant. But Vivek, you do have a very stronger, compliance track record now. So what's the pipeline strategy for both APIs and formulations targeting the US market in FY26?
So pipeline strategy is actually, a few things we have done. We have enhanced the leadership of all 3 verticals that we have. So we have a new CEO for the CDMO business, new CDMO for the API business, as well as for the AgChem business. And we have invested significantly in the commercial team. So talking about the API business, we have added more resources to the commercial team. Our product portfolio is getting expanded. We are looking to increase our DMF filings from where we were before. And the relationship with customers, we are focusing a lot on penetrating and then trying to see how we can expand and then, become more meaningful partners to our customers. And expanding the geography. In past, our focus has been more on the West and the Europe as well as in Latin America. We will try to focus a lot more on US and going forward as well. And that's what we're looking at. How can we expand the geographies as well as expand the portfolio with the help of our commercial team?
Right. Also, given the strong institutional interest, how do you plan to leverage trust? And will you see more aggressive investments in capacity expansion, R&D, and perhaps M&A?
So the answer is yes to all of them. So on the capacity side, two of our technology platforms, NJ Bio, we have committed capital to add some conjugation suites in New Jersey. And that is based on customer demands, where customers are looking to advance their products, to move up the clinical trial stage. And we have also received some orders from customer to looking at linker conjugation and payloads being done at the same site. Same thing in the oligo site in Nacharam in the US. In Hyderabad. We are expanding with the GMP suite that is going to become live end of this calendar year. And again, there's traction from customer to really see how they can advance and move up there. So we are looking to expand capacities wherever it makes sense. On the M&A front, we are constantly looking, we are a combination, as we stand today, this is a combination of 6 unique individual companies that have come together to create a platform called Cohance. We have a dedicated team that is looking for capabilities that will allow us to offer broader services to our customer, that allow us to be more integrated and more, become a better partner with our customer. And we are constantly looking for those capabilities to see if we can acquire them inorganically.
All right, so that's about capacity expansion, R&D, and M&A. Let's see how those investments pan out. But Vivek, now you have stated earlier, that you have a goal of reaching $1 billion in revenue by 2030. So if you could provide a roadmap on how you are planning to achieve this, any key milestones that you'll be tracking, to achieve this ambitious target?
No, yes, we remain committed to that goal of $1 billion by 2030, externally as well as internally. So there's a lot of effort going on in strengthening the pipeline, strengthening the capacities as well as capabilities to deliver on that commitment. All 3 verticals that we have, API, CDMO, API plus CDMO, as well as specialty chemical, are on a growth path. And we continue to invest in those businesses to really achieve that. So it's going to be a combination of organic as well as inorganic over a period of next 4.5 years. And while we see organic growth, we are looking for inorganic capabilities that allows us to accomplish that objective as well.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Sharma, for taking the time out and joining us. We will let you go on that note. But with that, it's time for us to slip note.